Hello Africa, sanibonani, molweni, dumelang. Hello everyone, and welcome of course to where we do things the wild, the wonderful, the raw, the unorthodox, but deeply homey, deeply African, deeply healthy. We do the education here, this is no ordinary show. Yeah, where we do things extraordinary, not what you know, not what you're used to, but this is where we keep it all homey, we keep it all healthy, we keep it all organic. This is where we have organic conversations. My name is Mandlandra, and I am your chef Noni, and welcome of course to the home kitchen. I'm not alone, of course, I have guests here, and welcome to my guests. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're taking notes, I hope you're learning, I hope everything hits home, and of course to you viewers, welcome to the home kitchen.
Hello, my name is Desmond Abiola, and I'm happy to be on the home kitchen.
I'm an African woman, so I do African things. So today, without going crazy and further, I'm going to tell you about my dish. I'm making a beautiful vegan egusi today. So West Africa, stand up. Yeah, I've got plantain, I've got cassava, fruit, I've also got yam.
Oh wow, I can't wait to say this.
Okay, I know you're very much excited. Without wasting time, let's have a look at our ingredients. Cassava is a calorie-rich vegetable that contains plenty of carbohydrates and key vitamins and minerals. Cassava is a good source of vitamin C, thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin. The leaves, which we use to cook bundu, they are also edible if a person cooks them and dries them in the sun. Can contain up to 25% more protein. Plantains. Cooked plantains are nutritionally very similar to a potato, well, calorie-wise, but contain more of certain vitamins and minerals. They're a rich source of fiber, vitamins A, C, and B6, and the minerals are magnesium and potassium. Also, plantain flour is amazing for ulcers that are caused by aspirin. So if you're suffering from ulcers, do use plantain powder and sort that out. Now this is a loved seed in West Africa, which is called egusi, melon seeds. This is amazing for appetite. It improves the skin. It has antioxidant properties. That means it helps fight free radicals in the body. It helps in digestion, improves vision, and also reduces inflammation. It promotes heart health and also prevents malnutrition. Yams, these are very special. These are packed with nutrition, lots of nutrition. Yams are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, so it is a complete package. These may also enhance brain function. Eating yams may boost your brain. So it also may ease symptoms of menopause, really good for women. May have cancer-fighting properties, reduce inflammation, improve blood sugar, and also easy to add to your diet. Now here we are. All of our ingredients, our main trio is ready to go.
That's look good.
These are our plantain all cooked. We're just going to remove the skin, of course. This is yam, and our cassava all cooked and ready to go into that egusi base that I'm going to now go into straight now after this. Look at that, look at that, look at that. And you don't want to throw away that water, hey? That water you used for boiling, I'm going to keep it, and I will use it, of course, for my stew.
Oh, yes.
Because you don't want to throw away your water, right? It has all those nutrients there, those minerals, all the goodness that you got from your beautiful trio there. Keep those so you can use later in your stew. And of course, to get our base of the egusi stew, you're going to need these. Trust me, it's so versatile. You can go with whatever onions you want, or whatever. You can do the red onions, you can do spring onions, but of course I've got my white onions here. I've got my garlic and ginger, I've got my habanero pepper, I've also got coriander, which is going to go right at the end when my stew's already done. I've also got my nice tomato paste, and I've also got just one tomato, you know, just to give it texture as well. And of course, the famous ingredient, egusi. These are the raw egusi seeds, which I have ground into this beautiful powder over here. There we go.
Oh wow, I'm familiar with egusi. I know egusi, yeah.
And of course, here is my palm oil. Now that there is what is going to give character as well to my stew.
Interesting.
Of course, this here is the base of any African dish.
I can't wait.
Of course, now my ingredients are ready to go into the pot and we start cooking. And do remember that I will not go without telling you what all these beautiful ingredients, what all this entire dish is going to do for you.
Okay.
The important part here is what each dish does for your body. So do stay tuned for all the benefits that you get from our plates. Here's my palm oil. There we go. Here we are.
Palm oil? Okay. That reminds me of my mom.
I'm going to start with my garlic and ginger. And of course, we're going to just give it some love. Look at the color. You're seeing that color? That is what the palm oil does for the entire stew. It gives it that color, you know, that orange, that mustard looking color, which looks beautiful. And now the combination of garlic and ginger in here, the aroma is to live for.
I can imagine.
I'm gonna add my onions. In addition to the palm oil, I want to add a special oil that I make myself, my moringa oil, right? Because we all know that moringa contains tons and tons and tons of vitamins.
That's true.
Look at that. Ooh. It's green, all green. You know what green means? Green means go, green means good, green means chlorophyll, green means vitamins, green means iron, green means it's all good. It's good to go.
Yeah, it looks healthy to me.
Now the star of the show, the egusi powder. There it is. There it is. The more you add, of course, depending on how much thick you want your stew to be, you know, you can add like as much, or how big your dish is, you know. This will determine the thickness also. As you can see, it's going all clumpy and thick. Now you give it a nice little, you know, so you can also smell it. It doesn't have a very strong smell, but you can smell the nuttiness. You go deeper in there. You let all of these cook. Oof. Like already here, there is nothing in here that can kill you. Nothing. Everything in here is good for you. It is healthy for you.
Absolutely.
So now I'm adding my favorite seasoning in here. This is so yummy. You can smell it, you can taste it. It's clean, it's gluten free. Oh
wow, I didn't know this.
No MSG, nothing. So here we go. Now we're getting the egusi all roasted in there, and I think now we can add, of course, our water. Okay, so there we go. It's still cooking, and while it's cooking like this, I'm going to add my habanero, which is my heat, my vitamin C, my preservative. This is all good for you. This is good for you, for the ulcers in your stomach. Trust me, when they tell you chili will burn you or it will cause ulcers, it's because you already have them. And part of this menu has the solution to your ulcers, of course. Everything that your body needs, food has it. Add a little bit more, and I also have a surprise ingredient which I never forget when I make any stew. It's a surprise ingredient. It's always in my food. I love it. It's a great substitute, of course, for dairy. And remember, I said we're having a vegan egusi. I'm gonna add my tomatoes in here. So I want to put all these flavors together, all of these flavors together before I add the famous trio, which is my plantain,
I can't wait to see what it really looked like.
It looks so good, it smells so good, the camera can smell it. I hope you're smelling it at home.
Oh yeah.
You know, there is really no order of doing, as long as everything is going to be cooked and they're all going to marry in there together and create, you know, a beautiful, beautiful happy couple and a happy family inside the pot. Look at that. There we go. I just added my tomato paste. That looks so good. So now we're going to allow all these, we're going to give these a chance to go get together, you know, have a beautiful, happy family reunion in there. And once they're all nice and combined and you can smell all the different flavors, then I'm going to now add, of course, the main ingredients, which is your plantain, your cassava, as well as your yam.
This looks good. And it looks healthy.
Alright, of course, you see, the more you cook this, the more thicker it gets, right? Because the egusi, the egusi gets thicker and thicker, it becomes more creamier. So I'm going to just let it loose, of course, by adding my secret ingredient. Of course, there's my coconut cream. There we go. Oh, okay, nice. Look at that. Look at that. There we go. It's a little loose now. I can add all my other ingredients. You know, the famous trio, the Trinity, the Holy Trinity.
Interesting.
Now I can smell the coconut cream. I can smell the goose. I can smell like there's now a unified aroma. There's that aroma, unified aroma in there that is amazing. That wants you to dig in. So now I'm going to add my beautiful Trinity, the trio. There we go. Here we go.
It looks homey.
I hope West Africa is proud of me.
This looks interesting, and we are proud of you.
What you can do, you know, I always say, always add in your little bit of magic, you know, your own little zing in there. What you can do is, if you have pumpkin seeds, right, you can add them in there as well.
I think I can even add meat on this.
And just, you know, of course, for the texture, for the look, more than anything for the health, right? Because you really want to enjoy every bite of your plate, knowing that everything is going in there to go and create goodness inside your body.
This is looking palatable now.
My coriander. Oh, I'm adding it in there with the stalks, in there.
Interesting.
Then I'm going to let these simmer. Okay, and of course I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning after this. There you have it. This is your vegan egusi, my people.
This is looking more interesting. I can't wait to try this on my own with my meat though.
Put all of that together. And if you're not a meat person, or you're trying to change your diet and have very little meat or no meat at all.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
You know? Oh, I know it's hard for my people not to eat meat, but it's definitely possible. You leave it for about 5 to 10 minutes to simmer, okay? Low heat. And then I think our vegan egusi is ready to be chowed.
Yeah.
Nice. It's coming along so nicely. You're just allowing, you know, your beautiful trio to also, you know, get together with the stew. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Done. You know, the more you go deeper into the pots, the more the aroma just hits you, the prettier and the more beautiful you feel. Because you know what time it is? It's time for us to eat. It's time to dish. Now have a look at my dish from that plate. Now Africa, I've got Africa on my plate. So let's go and dish it out and check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my plate.
Yeah, so far so good. This is really look interesting. I can't wait to try this on my own. I mean, yam, plantain mixed together, all the recipe. I mean, I can't wait to try this with my meat. Because I like meat a lot.
And voila, that's it. That was just as simple as that. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you took notes, and of course I'm hoping that you are really getting the benefit of having, you know, the show right now in front of you on your screens. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to my beautiful guests, and thank you to you viewers for tuning into the home kitchen. And of course, I don't say goodbye just like that. I'm going to leave you, you know, something to jiggy with, you know, something to bring you warmth, you know, just to add up to the warmth of the food that you're about to enjoy. So please stay tuned and enjoy these amazing, these beautiful sounds coming from home, of course. Peace.
Friend's place was the third time we met face to face. This time I couldn't think straight, though I tried. I didn't see it coming when you said hi. Looked real deep into each other's minds. We laughed like we were all alone just a few days ago. You were a friend of a friend of a friend, but I only noticed you and nobody else in the room. I want you. Hear the boom boom beats of my heart when I see ya. He be so lovely, baby boy, you're all I see. No lie, I did feel ya. Send your love my way. Hear the boom boom beats of my heart when I see ya. He be so lovely. Ooh, baby, send your love my way. It's like I'm daydreaming, and it's not too good to be true. You told me all of your favorite things, and they were my favorites too. But you didn't seem too eager to love anyway, till you said you pictured us two hanging out someday. You were a friend of a friend of a friend, but I only noticed you and nobody else in the